Before we go on sa video na ito, I just want to warn you that this is not my usual content. So if you're only here for yung mga language, math lessons, this is not the perfect video for you. Pero kung long time or kahit short time na member na kayo ng Team Lyqa and you're interested sa mga nangyayari nitong mga past weeks, especially sa YouTube scene, specifically sa YouTube FanFest edition, this one is for you. I want to bring you guys along because really, hindi naman mangyari ito lahat kung hindi dahil sa inyo. So I'll try to get through this without crying or without being emotional because this really is a happy milestone for all of us. Let's talk about YouTube FanFest. Hi there! So if this is the first video that you're watching from my channel, hindi po ito ang usual content ko. I usually make educational and motivational videos. But this is a little different. I think you can say na medyo motivational pa rin and inspirational, mainly because all of the things that I'm going to tell you about and talk about would be impossible kung hindi dahil sa inyo. Sa Team Lyqa, sa inyong suporta, sa inyong pagpe-praise, sa inyong encouragements, and dahil you're making noise dito sa online na universe natin. So thank you so much for all of you guys who are part of the team. Now, lagi may nagtatanong, paano ba maging part ng Team Lyqa? Wala naman tayong mga standards or qualifications. You don't need to spend anything. Maybe subscribe to this channel, hit the bell icon para lang ma-notify kayo sa mga paparating pang lessons. Pero hindi naman din, wala naman talaga tayong requirement. Okay? Ano lang, if you want to be part of the team, you're welcome. Alright? Kaya lang may mga rules. You have to be kind to each other. Yun lang naman siya. Ganun lang siya kasimple. Okay? So if you're open to learning, welcome to the team. Alright? Now, ano ba yung YouTube FanFest Moms Edition na sinasabi ko dito sa intro at kung ano yung thumbnail natin ngayon? Yung YouTube FanFest Moms Edition is the very first na Moms Edition or event ng FanFest na geared towards moms. Usually kasi pag sinabing FanFest, whether here sa US, Japan, India, or anywhere else, it's usually a bunch of really young, creative individuals, mga creators din sila, who sing, perform, they dance, basically on stage. Para siyang, if you could say, variety show of sorts. And you would also see na ang demographics or crowd na pumupunta, puro mga young people din, they're fans. Pero ngayon, it's different for the Philippines. And I'm really grateful for YouTube for doing this, for pioneering this event. Na instead of just creators na entertainment-based or yun yung content, they also put together a team of YouTube creators na ang kinikater ay moms and yung mga, sabihin natin mas mature ng konti na audience who are there not just to be entertained but to learn din. And when I found out that I was invited to be part of this, honestly, nung first na response ko was, why? Kasi hindi ako mom. And most of the people who are there, moms talaga sila. So, parang feeling ko baka hindi ako fit doon sa sitwasyon. And when I heard na may meet and greet, na mayroong mga panel discussions, mayroong time for me to talk, may booth, sabi ko parang baka naman walang pumunta or baka walang makakilala sa akin. Maybe mauupi lang ako doon kasi mahihain din ako, baka hindi ko sila makausap or baka masyado akong nervyusin, atakihin ako ng anxiety ko, mga ganun. So, merong anting hesitation on my part. Pero after thinking on it, praying on it then, I realized that this is a great opportunity for us to let other people know that these resources exist. So if anything naman, nai-inspire ako sa mga kwento ninyo, sa lahat ng nakapasa sa exam, nagkaroon ng trabaho, sa inyong lahat na natututo at patuloy pang natututo because of this channel. So sabi ko, sige, let's use this as an opportunity for us to tell more people about our team. So yun, basically, I bit the bullet. Game tayo. So I said yes. So that's what happened. And yung isa sa mga pinaka-first na mga events was yung welcome dinner. And honestly, very tricky for me kasi I live in Fairview, Quezon City, and layo. BGC yung Google Office, MOA yung event. So, in order for me to make sure na hindi ako nalilate or na makapagpahinga din ako, I actually stayed sa BGC for a few days and then transferred over to Pasay for a few more days just so I can focus my energies on creating content for you guys and also on participating doon sa FanFest nga. Okay? And I just came home from Cagayan actually the week before. Kaya kawawa si Hailey. If you don't know Hailey, that's my dog. Medyo matagal-tagal niya ako na-miss. Kaya nga, hindi nyo lang nakikita pero nandito siya. Nandito siya sa baba ngayon. Nasa may pa ako. Ayaw niya humiwalay masyado kasi baka daw hindi na naman ako umuwi. Pero I was really happy na I got to meet Krisha, in that dinner, during that dinner, and we got to talking, tapos kasi fan siya ni Judy Travis, who is one of the biggest family creators on YouTube, and nandun sila. Honestly, low-key fangirling ako, hindi kay Judy specifically, but sa asawa niya, kay Benji Travis, kasi I watch his videos, dun sa video influencers na channel. That's where I learned how to make yung intro natin, yung channel intro natin, which we use, and a bunch of other things, like thumbnails, kung paano i-hack yung algorithm, all of these things, I keep learning from their channel. So, nung nakita ko siya in person, parang, hindi ko alam kung paano ko siya i-approach, but I really wanted to talk to him. So, yun yung first night, medyo awkward na onte, the kids were there, I got to meet them, happy din, and happy din ako kasi the YouTube people, the Google people, and everyone organizing the event, they were very supportive of me and the channel and our content. So, nakakatuwa lang na people see value in what we do, na they appreciate na, okay, it's something new here on YouTube instead of just, you know, singing or vlogging live. Nothing wrong with that, but at least there's a little bit of parang help din na lumalabas sa YouTube, which is yung ginagawa natin dito sa channel. And then after that, nung Friday was day 1 of yun ng YouTube FanFest Moms Edition. And in order for me to kind of like show you kung ano yung, kung gaano ko frantic yung entire situation, I'll just play a few clips right now.
Tama talaga si ate.
Yeah. Alright, so leading up to that, talagang alam niyo pag socially anxious ka, mahirap minsan na i-ready yung sarili. Pero I was hoping na maging okay kasi I really wanted to get to meet all of you guys who were there.
Hello. Ba't ka nandito?
Hindi ko rin alam eh. Nandun yung pangalan ko eh, kaya nandito ako. Nandun eh.
Sa Globe.
Ha?
Sa Globe.
Sa Globe na eh. Honestly, medyo kinakabahan ako kasi sabi ko ng meet and greet, meron kayang lalapit sa akin or may nakakilala kaya sa akin. Kasi ang awkward, yung meet and greet nasa stage. Eh, ang kasama ko, lang naman, or Judy Travis, Bianca Gonzales-Intal, and si Andi Manzano, who are really big celebrities sa kanilang mga field. Bianca Gonzales is actually one of my heroes ever since I was a kid. Siya yung Morena beauty na talagang nasa TV na I look up to. She's very smart. Talagang, ano ba, parang siya yung inspiration eh. Alam niyo yun, yung parang gusto mo maging peg. Yung term na yun, yung siya yung peg ko.
Bakit? Ha?
So, when I was on stage with them, hindi ko alam, ang awkward ko talaga.
So I want you guys to give them the loudest, biggest, warmest reception that you can. Can we do that? Yeah? Alright, then let's get right to it. First off, let's welcome our super mom from Team Lyqa, Lyqa Maravilla! I'm sure you've been waiting backstage.
Kaya lang, as the time went on, I just saw that they were very friendly, very welcoming, and really it's proof na hindi lahat ng sikat masungit or mayabang. So, nung nandun na ako, nakikilala, nagkausap-usap na kami, parang sabi ko, I felt really welcome, although medyo awkward talaga. After the meet and greet right away, so I didn't have enough time to overthink, which is a good thing, segue na agad to my Math Discarte talk.
Our first speaking segment, really, of our creator moms. So moving forward, let's continue the festivities, really, with our first featured creator as she discusses how to be Math Discarte. I love that title, Math Discarte. So please, once again, let's give a warm round of applause for Lyqa Maravilla of Team Lyqa.
Alright! Hi everyone! Thank you so much for that introduction, Carla. Alright, so for those of you who are not yet part of Team Lyqa, basically what I do sa channel ko is to teach based on my journey. So ang journey ko po, test-taking journey ang tawag ko dyan. Nakailang exam na po ako sa buhay. Okay? I believe for me, test-taking is a skill, not a trait. Ibig sabihin po, professional tayo mag-exam. Nag-exam Science High School, nag-exam sa UP, nag-exam sa UP Law ulit. So bumalik ako ng UP. Exam sa board exam, and of course yung civil service exam. Now, I got my start after I topped the civil service exam. And then one of my friends asked me to make a video for her. Sabi ko, bakit? Nakakahiya. And then doon na po nag-snowball yun. So doon na po yung Team Lyqa. Alright, so you can find me there sa links na yan. I go around the country to teach. And I am both glad and sad na isa po ako sa mga natatanging YouTube educators in the Philippines. Please join me in creating more content like that because the Philippines needs more teachers online. Okay po ba? Now, maybe some of you are good with math. Okay kayo dyan. Pero some, narinig pa lang yung math, nag-walk out na. May ganun po ba? Di ba narinig yung math, nagpa-palpitate? Nakaka-relate? Yes. Opo. In fact, sa mga small kids, may mga cases po na ganun. Small kids, mga siguro 7, 8 years old, there are kids who would refuse to go to school pag alam nilang math. No? Or 1 in 5. Ibig sabihin po, tingnan niyo po yung katabi ninyo. Kung sa isang hilera, 5 kayo, isa po sa inyo ang takot sa math. If you have 5 kids, possibly one of them would be very afraid of math. That's the first myth. Most people are scared of math because they think they are bad at math. Totoo po ba? So, ulitin ko po yun ha. Yung fear keeps you from doing good. So, ano po kailangan gawin? Tanggalin yung fear. Marami po sa atin, we think, ay, hindi ako magaling sa math. Pero actually po, dapat lang kayo sa math. So, huwag po kayo matakot sa math. Hindi po siya galit sa inyo. In fact, gusto niyo po kayo na maintindihan niyo siya. Okay? Parang again, yung boyfriend or girlfriend niyo lang. Gusto lang niya maintindihan siya. Mommies, ates sa bahay.
Hello.
One thing po, please, for me, pag may mga anak po kayo, huwag niyo po sasabihin na, alam mo anak, manang-mana ka sa akin, mahina rin ako sa math. Narinig niyo po ba yun? Ay, naku, di ka magaling sa math? Oo, yun din ako. Hit na hit ko rin yung math eh. Kasi po, ang mga kids, ina-idolize ha? Parents. Gusto din na maging katulad ninyo. So, kaya ganyan po siya. Ay, hindi pala magaling sa math si mommy. So, dapat ako din. Sasayaw na lang din ako. Di ba? Alam niyo po yun? So, hindi naman sama sumayaw ha? Pero ibig sabihin, let's not limit the kids. Okay? Pag nega, babagsak. Pati sa buhay ha? Huwag po tayo nega kasi babagsak tayo. Ito na po yung segment na tinatawag kong Mamser. Alam niyo po yung sa mga noses, hindi na lang kuchilyo. Mamser. Subukan mo po kayong i-convince na matalino kayo. Sabi nga po, matalino ako. Matalino ako. O hindi mo kayo matalino, discarte ako. Any number, instead of multiplying it by 5, you divide it by 2 and then multiply it by 10. Kasi madali na lang yun. Ayos! Marami pa po yan. Okay? So, ang ano po gusto ko i-point out dito, if this doesn't work, discartehan nyo. Find another way. Be creative about it. Kasi ang sarap sa feeling pag may discover tayong kakaiba. Now, I will just encourage you with this, no? Don't take it from me kasi some people would say, eh, madali yan sa'yo kasi science high school ka, hindi ka maglang, whatever. Hindi po yun ang dahilan, okay? I want you to be encouraged by real-life stories. First, nagulat po ako nito kasi nag-send lang siya ng message sa akin. Ito po yung message niya. Sabi niya, wala na po talaga akong mahihiling pasalamat when she passed the PUP college exam. So, 39 years old po siya, babalik siya sa school kasi hindi po siya nakatapos ng pag-aaral because she got married young. And I'm really happy I got to be a part of that. Nakapasa po siya sa PUP and a couple of other colleges from what I hear. And I'm just really proud of what she did. Now, I don't know what your dreams are. I don't know who you are personally. Okay? Pero I hope, okay, na yung kwento po ni Mommy Precious will inspire you. It's never too late. Okay? Meron po kayong pangarap na, kasi dati akala ko hindi ko na kaya yun. Apparently, kaya niya. Kung kinaya niya po, kaya niya. Like I never stop early. Acha, acha!
yan! I hope to see you in my video. Bye for now. Great job, Lyqa. Kind of stage first, right here in front. How did that feel, getting to talk about being not discarded? Actually, I don't remember much of what I said. Hindi na nabis ko po ako. Halata ba? Hindi. Okay. And you know, your crowd is very real. Hi!
Hi! See you. Just want to know, how early nyo malalaman na may man anxiety siya and how can you prevent it? Okay.
Honestly, the beautiful thing about math anxiety is that it's acquired. Okay? Acquired ko yan, hindi ko yan genetic. Fear kasi iba parang, oh, ito kasi takot kasi ako sa math, yung asawa ko, ayaw nila ng magpapilak namin. Stuff like that. So, honestly po, huwag nyo lang po siya tatakutin masyado. Encourage yung play, kasi po, kids learn by playing. So, siguro po by educational toys, tayo masimula. And then, when she goes to school, try to make the transition as smooth as possible. Walang pilitan or tututan or bakit mababa ka sa quiz, that will help a lot. Now, pagdating kung meron na talaga siya math anxiety, pag ayaw mo pumasok, yun actually clue. Masakit ang tiyan. Kung mga bata, pag mag-exam, masakit ang tiyan. Yung mga ganun, that could be a good way. So, affirm nyo lang po siya. Nakaya niya yan.
And I'm really happy kasi when I see yung mukha ng people, when they light up, yung like first time nila na natutunan yon or first time nila na-realize, ay, ang dali pala. And I kind of saw that dun sa mukha rin ng mga bagong attendees doon. So, again, thank you sa lahat ng Team Lyqa members who went. Alam nyo, yung iba kung sa pananggaling and pumunta pa rin just to meet me, meet us, hang out, and learn. And even those who were new, like kung dun ko kayo na-meet, tas bago kayo ngayon sa channel, welcome. And yun, ang saya lang nung experience kasi yung crowd was ready to listen. And sobrang nakakatuwa. And everyone from yung nasa backstage din, all of them were very encouraging. Nakakatawa kasi nung nag-run through kami ng morning, I think medyo ninenervyos sila for me kasi mukha ko talaga ninenervyos. But you know, lagi naman na napupull through sa actual na talk. There's of course yung grace naman ni God. At saka, alam niyo, kasi pag nandun ka na sa moment na yun, you choose not to be nervous or you choose not to be overcome by nervousness kasi yun nga, lagi ko sinasabi, diba? The message is more important than the messenger. So I firmly believed in my message. I felt like it was something that people had to listen to and had to learn. So I went there and I just talked. So after my talk, we went back to the holding area, hang out lang muna konti, medyo chit-chat ng konti. I got to meet my hero, Bianca Gonzales. I got to meet Judy Travis. I gave them my shirts, yung Never Stop Learning natin. So buti na lang, may mga dala kami na kasya naman sa kanila. So, and of course, Judy and the kids who were so kind, and everyone then from Judy's team, they were so kind and so, parang ang family lang nung dating. And nakaka-inspire kasi like I dream of having a team of my own then someday, and ang ganda nila na pattern for that. So, hopefully, as we grow in number and in capability din, maybe some of you can also join the team, like maybe do this full-time with me. So, yun yung dream sana hopefully soon. And yun, nakaka-inspire lang talaga siya. Nung paggabi na, last thing nung day 1, there was a panel. So, Bianca, Andi, Judy, and myself, we were all together in one panel. Nag-usap-usap kami, si Carla, the MC, who was such a trooper, kahit ang init-init na, ang daming changes at ang daming mga nangyayari sa program. Hindi halata kasi she was really professional and ang galing-galing niya talaga. And siya yung nag-preside ng panel na yun. And yeah, so we exchanged a few ideas. I learned a lot from them. Hindi pa naman ako mom, pero I hope na if I ever become a mom or a wife someday, I get to use yung mga tips nila. So, I'll also roll a few clips from that here. Okay, so see you in a bit.
I guess it's a balance of course, we all want to post that one nice picture where everyone's looking at the camera smiling. But once in a while, you can post that picture where there was no picture at all and it's blurry and someone's not smiling and the others are not looking at the camera to just show that, wala, ganun eh. 90% of my pictures are like that, so might as well post it. Yeah, so it's more of that consciousness, like Andi said, to project what it's really like and not what we just want it to look like.
I'm not a mom yet, but I kind of can relate with the whole image versus reality thing.
Right.
I have this thing I tell my students all the time. You can impress people by showing your strengths, but you can inspire them by letting them see your weaknesses. I kind of learned that the hard way actually, because I'm an educator and everyone looks like at you like you're perfect, and I get to edit my mistakes. But when I posted my very first raw video without cuts, it was actually during the YouTube Next Off event. I was so insecure, I was crying. I was afraid of posting that, but that's the one thing I think that kind of changed the vibe for me. So it started becoming real. Like, I'm not this person that they can't reach anymore. They can talk to me with their problems as well. So yeah, it's better to inspire than to impress.
I think that's a really good point because I'm sure all of us have sort of experienced how, yes, you'll get a lot of good feedback about the nice, polished things, but you get admired even more for being able to show that imperfection.
You're giving them permission to be imperfect as well. So
Right. That's great. Okay. So, Lyqa, since we finished with you on this one, my next question is for you. How it is generally to be in this digital age and having to think about that extra factor. And I'm sure with students as well, or with members of your family who are experiencing this kind of, I'm sure we all have people in our families who are still very much immersed in that mentality about the internet and I gotta look a certain way and I gotta speak a certain way. So what are your thoughts on that?
okay, like any tool, YouTube, social media in particular, is something that's really dangerous in the wrong hands. So I think what's the cure with every problem in society actually is education. Like letting them know that it's not just one thing to get eyes on you. Like empower them, tell them that it's a tool that you have to be very purposeful, very deliberate on what you post, and but also balancing that with the fact that you can always apologize. Like that's one thing that we've learned with every YouTube scandal, I think, in the past 3 years. A genuine apology always does the trick.
Yeah.
And especially kids, you have to allow them to make mistakes. The younger kids, you have to allow them to make mistakes. Because actually, this is a new frontier for everyone. We're all still learning. So I think being open with that, recognizing the mistakes, and then just dealing with that afterwards, that would be a great step.
But before that, more than anything, I would want to raise my kids to be polite human beings. And to me, it doesn't matter if you know, what the square root of 562 is in the world. I want them to be polite human beings, who treat people with respect no matter where they come from, who they are. And to me, that's my priority with my kids. Kindness goes a long way. And it will never cost anything to be kind. So, Lyqa, from an educator's perspective, oh my God, you're an educator! I watched your video, your multiplication video, that taught me a lot though. Oh! You're not just teaching kids, you're teaching all of us. So, from an educator's perspective and thinking of what Judy just discussed, do you feel sometimes politeness and GMRC, as we had in school, good manners, right conduct, do you think that's something that should be more time should be devoted to in school, or is that still primarily in home, education at home?
That should definitely start at home. Because especially with the condition of the educational system in the Philippines, teachers barely have time to teach, actually. Like if you have 50 kids in your room, attendance pa lang, wala nang time. And I know it's a really big thing. It's part of my goals actually to bridge that gap. Because the problem is, I think with what Judy was saying, there are people who are well educated but not really good character-wise.
Right.
But that's the product of the huge gap. The huge gap between the rich who can afford proper education and the poor who can't. So I think in a very small way I'm trying to help trying to bridge the gap, enable kids to get into good schools so that they have access to that at the same time of education. And then this kind of elitist character that's developed longer won't happen anymore. But the truth is, I've met people from
all walks of life, like the poorest of the poor, some of the really rich people. It doesn't matter, there are good apples and bad apples in every sector. So it really depends on how the kids are. The school can help, but it's really up to the parents. So that's why you guys are all important in society building. That's true. It's the toughest job, I think, especially in America, from what I've seen. The toughest job are teachers, and they're so underpaid and not appreciated. So we need to be so thankful for our teachers. But yeah, it's not their job to discipline our kids. It's our own.
Fix, I'm thankful for those methodologies. There's this statement I always teach when there are very stressful times. I know I'm not a mom yet.
You work with more kids than we have, so like that is true.
We have a lot of energy. There's this magic statement that maybe you can tell them. Just tell them, there's nothing you can do, nothing you can say that would make me love you less. If your kid knows that, and knows it in his or her heart, then it will be that hard to open up to you, no matter what the secret is, no matter how big it is. So if you can just maybe go home tonight, tell them that, that would lift a huge burden off of their shoulders if they're very supportive.
That's so nice. Great. It sounds almost a little bit lifted out of a Beatles song. But yes, it's true. All you need is love.
Alright, so yeah, so that was the talk. I hope kayo rin may mga napulot din kayo doon. And I'm just really happy na I got to do that. Like, to even share the stage with them, to even have my picture taken with them. That's already too much. And hanggang ngayon, honestly, walking on cloud 9 ba ako. Hindi ko pa masyadong proseso yung nangyari. Parang panaginip siya eh. Parang hindi siya totoo. And yun, I'm super grateful lang for that. And the next day,